Welcome to your reading. However, this reading may find you, I hope that you are well. We're first going to start off with some confirmations, looking at 3 cards which will confirm the elements, planet, and zodiac signs that resonate in our reading. This is just extra confirmation. If the storyline of the reading resonates, great. If the title resonates, yes, I love that. Now we're starting off with the Ten of Cups, which is our water energy, the Ten of Swords, which is our air energy, and the Two of Wands, which is our fire energy. For the Ten of Cups, we have Pisces and Mars along with the water element. And then for the Ten of Swords, we have Gemini and the Sun with our air element. And then we have the Two of Wands with Aries and Mars along with our fire element. The Mars energy in this reading is more action orientated. Do you know what I mean? So it's decisive thought, decisive action, and also an energetic evolution in the heart space. This is someone who's connecting with their heart chakra. Finally, we're looking at someone who's in very deep contemplation about the road they took and what led them there. You understand what I mean? This person is also stuck very much in, if I had just gone that way, if I had just gone the way of the Ten of Cups, if I had just stood my ground, if I had just did what I was supposed to do, you know what wouldn't have happened? That's Ten of Swords. So this person's also learning how to make better decisions. Now, let's get started with the card reading. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, let us get the best information and answers for the collective so that they can make the best decision. Okay? Because that's what we want. Great decisions. Our first card we have is the King of Wands. Now, this fella here is the type of person who needs the nurturing of others to evolve or to make the right decision. And this energy is also coming forward in the contrast where this person, instead of knowing what information to take on and what information to leave in a neutral place, they kind of just allowed people to tell them what to do. But I kind of feel like the energy this person is surrounded by is, if you don't fall in line, there are consequences to not falling in line. You know what I mean? And even if it's not verbalized, it's felt. It's shown through action. So if you and this person had cultural differences, grew up in different countries, or just there's a huge contrast in your upbringing that it does add that element of you kind of have to make decisions that follow the status quo instead of you following your heart and actually ending up in a place where you feel like, wow, I made a decision that was good for me. It's not good for everybody, but it's good for me. And I ended up in a place where I enjoy where I am. I love where I am. And then the Queen of Swords. See, this is such a mismatched energy. The Queen of Swords is way too serious and dignified and disciplined. And when I say serious, I mean like someone who actually gives 2 Fs about their life, how their life unfolds, what happens in their life, who is in their life. The King of Wands, on the other hand, they need the right ecosystem, the right level of nurturing to have the same discernment as the Queen of Wands. You understand? Because it's like that energy could go anywhere. It could start great, but where is it truly going to end up? And then we have the Sun. So then I asked, well, why then the Sun? We have Strength came out in the Knight of Pentacles. The thing is, it can get there between these two, between you and your person. It's like, but what is it gonna take? And the was it what it is going what's it going to take was the reason why your person kind of fell off, you know, the path that you were on together, because they just couldn't comprehend or take on the task at hand. And the best way to look at this is how people's different mental healths work. You know what I mean? Sometimes some people just need a lot more support, a lot more time, a lot more patience to catch on. But if a person is raised in a way that they've not always been held accountable, they are not able to emotionally articulate themselves in a constructive way, in a way that can help build the foundation of your relationship, those are things that we awaken from. So this person has to learn to awaken and trust themselves and grow spiritually and go through the motions and go through the cycles and see the value of that. Otherwise, they'll never truly understand what it means to stand next to the Queen of Swords, because you can't just stand next to the Queen of Swords energy while being mediocre. It's going to cost you. There's no way the Queen of Swords energy is going to allow that. You know what I mean? There was a saying that was repeating in my head last night. Get it together and keep it together. It is truly that simple, especially with the Queen of Swords energy. And you need to realize that once the universe starts co-creating with you, once the universe starts investing in you, once the universe starts building with you, it's not just going to allow some I was going to say some random. It's not going to allow some person to just come in and ruin all that hard work, is it? No. It don't work like that, sweetheart. It does not. The Empress energy. Because there's full acknowledgement of your energy here. You understand? Four of Wands. It's like, as you continue to evolve, because I feel this energy like no matter what, I'm going to move forward. If things align, they align. Angel number 757 on the timer for you. And it's like, the more you're like becoming this person's everything, the more they want to lock you down, the more they want to put a ring on it, the more they want to build a life with you. But your mental capacity to evolve past the negativity or mistakes, it's on two different levels. You know what I mean? Your ability to get up and be like, yeah, let's get up and get some stuff done is unprecedented. Because you understand the value of moving forward, the value of just keeping that flow. But this person is too stuck. It's like the way I'm seeing them, it's like they're standing outside this wall, but then there's hands coming out of this wall, pulling this person back. And it's all the skeletons in the closet. All their past, all these things they're just holding on to. And all they're going to do is just hold this person back. Let's get some oracle cards. I love these ones because they know how to kind of expose the underlying energy. So as far as we're concerned, you're moving forward in the right direction. This person, but you're also becoming more of what this person wants. But this person needs a lot of growth. But in growing, they need to value what's going on and appreciate everything and be accountable and grateful and appreciative. They have to learn simple life skills, manners, discipline, the value of it all. Let's see. To clarify the King of Wands, we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. You understand? It's a shift in perspective that needs to happen to see the value of this growth, the value of the trials and tribulations, and the value of keeping them away from, from, oneself, from you, from the connection, right? The Queen of Swords, mirror. Who or what is triggering you? You need to focus on staying on course, on business, getting what you need to get done. Keep your eye on the prize. Because let me tell you something, the universe is very generous and acts quicker than you realize. And the more you fight to stay in alignment through your routine, your grounding fundamentals, the more you'll notice how much the universe is actually giving you on a consistent basis, right? So you don't want to be in a energy that repels that consistent luck. You want to be in an energy that's bringing that in, and you never know what may align with that. It may be this person, or maybe be another person. God knows. I was going to say maybe Chuck Norris. You know what I mean? It may be someone you never even thought you could meet or like or marry or be with. You know what I mean? To clarify the strength card, we have no, wait, postpone, say no. Oh yeah, because this was where then I needed to clarify the Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles came out in strength. Take your time. But it doesn't mean if this person's taking their time, your timeline is not moving forward. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Take all the time you need. Be delayed as much as you need, but life is still moving forward, baby. And then we have the Empress with longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You know who you are. Stand tall in your energy. Stand tall in your divinity, and everything else will attract to you. This is the universe's confirmation of saying, like, look, what will come together, but it has to be in alignment for you to sustain your own personal energy, for you to realize what's for you and what's not for you, and for you to just simply accept certain things so that you can move forward and evolve to where you need to be to keep that happiness consistent within you. The Four of Wands is clarified by answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? We can look at this in two ways. For them, what are you going to do about it? You have these feelings. You know what to do. Now, put foot to ground and move. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to you, it's kind of like, babe, you are aligned with the Four of Wands energy regardless. Your end all be all exists. No matter who the face you align with is, it doesn't matter. All that matters is get to your destination, my love. It is worth the effort. Okay?